Memories, 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 memories. Try fight the demons, but they never leave. Hey, me never gone down in a no grave. Me come see say this a hell where we born and raised. Memories, 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 memories. Try fight the demons, but they never leave. Hey, me never gone down in a no grave. Me come see say this a hell where we born and raised. As a youth man used to look up in the sky and wonder every day if I today man a go die. In a the ghetto it don't matter how you try alone. Problems arise and you have to get a 9. First rule that have to protect your life. Can't trust the Babylons, them cause them corrupt and lie. Politician take your vote and sing your song fire. Reach out and no get no reply. Why? Them set it so we can win. Another warrior, none yam from morning. Another juvenile never take warning. So them can him, get them can him. Him little brother get back, them can't calm him. Him stay alone, body bag and lone bombing. Hey, him get a bus and fly gone in states. Buy some gun and start war in place now. Memories, memories. No for me dog, them they are said. Memories, 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 memories. Memories, memories. Try find but it never did. Hey, me never got no grave. Me come sit
to brother.
we born and raised. As a youth man used to look up in a sky.
Let's just dig this music right here before we get into Unplugged from the Matrix.
In a the ghetto it don't matter how you try alone. Problems arise and you have to get a 9. First rule that have to protect your life. Can't trust the Babylons, them cause them corrupt and lie. Politician take your vote and sing your song fire. Reach out and no get no reply. Why? Them set it so we can win. Another warrior, none yam from morning. Another juvenile never take warning. So them can him, get them can him. Him little brother get back, them can't calm him. Him say alone, body bag and lone bombing. Hey, him get a bus and fly gone in states. Buy some gun and start war in place now. Memories, memories. No for me dog, them they are cemetery. Hey, there is no tears so in a the grave. This a hell, the fire a blaze. Felonies, felonies. I got the ghetto you, them a face. Hey, you go to school and you graduate. And then you upgrade to a bigger jail. Hey, the ghetto story. Our life never nice, surely. We grow poor, G. The money never fast like 4G. A ghetto story. Never have nobody to show it. Nah, no love story. Every girl me ever fuck never worthy. No feed them fault though, them grow poorly. Mommy and daddy not tell them good stories. Hey, nada SOA. Tired fizzy soldier and police. Memories, memories. Try fight the demons but they never leave. Never did a fi gone down in a no grave. Me come see say this a hell where we born and raised. Felonies, felonies. I got the ghetto you, them a face. Hey, You go to school and you graduate and upgrade to the bigger jail. What will you do now that you've been shown the proof? If hell is on earth, that means the kingdom is you. Where will you find peace?
Woo!
Yeah. Check. 1-5. I check 2. How you doing, brother?
I'm chilling out of one. What's going on? What's the word?
Well, the word is oppression
That's right.
inside of America.
Come.
And I titled the podcast, well, when it ended, you know what I mean? When will it start? I saw it. Hey, Shalom,
Shalom out of one. You have
Captain Yagarawab in the building. I'm going to send Captain Yagarawab an invite to join us. Let me see if I can do that real quick, because like right about now, the things going on inside of America, and I got a story for brothers and sisters. Something that happened, I'm at my slave, you know what I'm saying?
Come.
It's absolutely ridiculous and crazy the way Jake in the world loves the oppressor so much. And when it comes to our people, you know what I mean? Like, they nonchalant, they don't really care. You know what I mean?
Right. Shalom out of one.
Hey, Shalom, Yabash Guitar. Officer Iraq, Officer 1000, out of Durham, North Carolina. To Watt brother for joining us. Before we get into anything, I'm Prison Officer 1000 as a Prison Officer 500. Taba One Yahweh, my right hand man on the left. You know. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Now is the best time to have these types. This shit right here, this one right here. Now is the best time to have this shit on right now in the times that we're living in. Big up UPK way Florida. You know what I'm saying? ISUPK Florida, the government department. You know what we do already. Like, share, subscribe. Big up Commanding General Yahana. All the generals, captains, and officers in the ISCPK. Big up the brothers that I was raised under, you know what I'm saying? Captain Nayatak, Captain 13,000, you know what I mean? Officer Yahawada, and all the other brothers, you know what I mean?
Damn right.
Let's get the likes up on the YouTube. Let's get the
subscribe. Yeah, let me get in here.
You know what I mean? Share, subscribe, like. You know what I mean? Tell a friend, make a friend know that we live. You know what I mean? This is the only place you can get the undiluted truth about everything that's going on with blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans inside of America. You know what I mean? Big up Cross the Line Radio, Captain Tazariak and Captain Kafizar.
Damn right.
Whooped some ass last night. Old Testament. Old Testament Hebrew Israelites.
Was on there, bro?
So what now, sir? I'm brother.
So you said there was Old Testament Israelites on there?
Yeah, I think they had a slight debate. I think, yeah.
Good night.
With some dude who was trying to say some dumb shit as usual. You know?
No sweat.
Cap whoop his ass as usual.
Of course. Of course.
You know what I mean? So
it is what it is.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big up to, you know what I mean, all our brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, joining us right now. We'll do a short roll call. I'm going to let it go for Prison Officer Tabawan. Last week I couldn't be I said last week I couldn't be with y'all, you know what I mean, out of our situation.
Come.
Residents. You know what I'm saying? We're giving away a free AirPod. Brand new in the plastic. today. We have some more we're gonna be giving away. So y'all wanna join Unplugged from the Matrix right now. You know what I'm saying? And what we're gonna do is our regular viewers, what we're gonna do is we gonna just go on, you know what I mean, put your name down, pick it up in the bag, you know what I'm saying? And if your name come up, then you win the AirPods. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Just
But
that
guess
simple,
what?
huh?
That's simple. But guess what? There's a little clause. You gotta call in. You have to call the number that we're putting up on the screen right now. It's right here. If you don't call that number, you're not gonna win the AirPods. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. Rules are rules.
Rules are rules.
You know what I'm saying?
Rules
Yeah,
are
you gotta
rules.
call in. Or regular viewers, we put your name in the bag, shake it up. We'll do it at the end of the show. You know what I mean? Pull one name out. Whoever that name is, then you gotta call in. You know what I mean? If you don't, then Salakia. We're gonna have to put it back in the box. Remember, we got a lot of these AirPods that we're giving away. You know what I mean? We're giving away one today, and tomorrow, not tomorrow, next week, we're gonna give away another one, and then the week after, we're gonna give away another one. So every week, for the next 3 weeks, we're gonna be giving out AirPods. We promised that we would give out stuff. We got some t-shirts coming that we're gonna give away too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shalom Yabashim Shabbat Kodam, Yahuda, Sunshine J, my rib, Shalom, Yah Shemalatan Bashim Yahushai.
Shalom.
You know what I'm saying? Get in here, Unplugged from the Matrix, brought to you by Commanding General Yahana.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Professor Tabawan, I'm done talking for now. You take it away, brother.
No sweat. Hey, shalom. Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Katado, the brothers, Yahweh Shemal Shemel Shadow, or the sisters. Welcome to yet another edition of Unplugged from the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Brought to you by the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under Commanding General Yahana. This, of course, is the podcast where we unplug our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from the Matrix, dispel every lie, and clarify every myth, and show you the real world, you understand, that the oppressor does not want you to see. Okay, right. So we have yet another show for you, yet another collection of stories and incidents and things we're going to talk about. I know Adawan had a story. So I think that probably would be a great place to start, because it's not often that we actually give, a kind of personal story. We don't do that too often, but I think that'd be a good place to start. But Adawan has a story that he wants to, wants to expound on, which no doubt will, be very, very edifying for us as we navigate through the BS that is called America. You understand? Also, we got a couple of stories, of course, more stories of brothers being harassed and and profiled and mistreated by police, and some not so much by police. So we got two stories. One of a brother being on camera, right, being harassed by a police officer, and this was like candid camera. Like it wasn't a body cam or none of that. Like I'm sure that this cop thought that no one was gonna see this. Right. Okay. We have a story about that, his brother. Then we have another story of a brother who was profiled, or not even profiled. Basically, he had almost, you could say, dog sicked on him. This brother got into a road rage incident with an older couple of what we call Edomites, oppressors, and we're gonna see how it went. It didn't really end well, as these situations usually don't. The good news, the brother's not dead. That's good. However, he was subject to treatment that he absolutely did not deserve, all because these people chose to do what? To lie, which in America is a weapon against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And this will be a great, illustration of why we in the ISUPK have been teaching since 1969 the absolute truth that is in the Bible, that the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. Things like this, utilizing lies in order to murder, in order to jeopardize those who you hate. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor uses lies, again, like a weapon. And we're going to see that clear as day in this story. Then, of course, I would like to go into a nice political segment. I want to spend a good amount of time on it. We probably end with this. So if anyone hasn't heard a few things, Juneteenth, of course, that was last week. Juneteenth is officially a federal holiday. Okay. But there's some things about it that are kind of fuzzy when you really think about what's going on in the country today. We're going to talk about critical race theory. It's a hot button issue that everyone is talking about. Okay. The far right and the right in general, Republicans, have introduced and suggested tons of legislation to limit or absolutely ban the teaching of what is called critical race theory. Okay. Now this has a certain, I won't say a special place in my heart, but it certainly has, like it's something, of importance to me because I took it's funny, I didn't know what it was, but I took a critical race theory course in college. That, this is, and mind you, I was in college years ago. I'm showing my age now. We're talking, when I took this critical race theory course, I'm talking, this is maybe 9 years ago that I took this course. And now it's being pushed and that it should be banned in conjunction. So on one hand, Juneteenth is now a federal holiday. On the other hand, states are trying to ban the teaching of critical race theory. We brought up the sister who has been damn near ousted, damn near blackballed, you understand, from the University of North Carolina because of her 1619 project or whatever, and they have not given her tenure. No matter how long she's been teaching there, she's up for tenure, and everyone assumed she would get it. But because they don't like her actually being honest about the role of slavery in American history, they're trying to blackball this sister. Okay, so we're going to talk about critical race theory. We're going to get an understanding of what it is, what it means. Also, we're going to prove that the ISUPK has been teaching it since 1969. And, of course, we're going to show just how much of a devil the oppressor is and how the scriptures that tell you he's a liar are absolutely right, because he wants to eradicate the truth from the records right in front of our faces. So that's what we got for today, man. We got a good show. Everybody, again, please like, share, and subscribe. Tune in. Listen, this is only the beginning. The Unplugged from the Matrix podcast is going to keep rolling and rolling and rolling. And our aim is to get better and better and better and better. And we need your help to do it. We need the viewership to get up. If you want to send in donations and things like that, Officer of 1,000 Ayaz is going to put up the email up there. We don't have a Cash App to collect funds, do we?
We do. I just haven't put it up. I'm gonna put it up in a few seconds.
No sweat. So if you want to send in donations, you know what I'm saying, anything like that will help. Of course, also send in your topics, send in your, any just comments you have, and call us up, talk to us, get on the air, let the people know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call us and tell us we're absolutely wrong and we don't know what the hell we're talking about, do that too, and we'll cut you to shreds. Figuratively, of course, not literally. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not going to do that. We don't advocate violence, you know what I'm saying, in any way, unless, of course, it is self-defense. You understand? And also remember to pay your tithes. I see this on the screen. Don't forget to pay your tithes, of course, to the ISUPK under command of General Yohana. So that's what it is, Ottawa. So what you want? You want to hit him with another tune? I mean, I wouldn't mind hearing that Gullah Jack. You want to hit him with another tune, or you want to go right to stories? What you want to do?
Let's jump into the stories. We'll take a little information. Right. You want to hear the Gullah Jack? I'm gonna cue it up and I'll play it in the middle. All right, I'll play it in the middle.
Most High in Christ. So let's get this. Let's get the first one. They wanted to try to get me in trouble. This is out of Oklahoma. Oh, Captain Yagawa, another story out of Oklahoma.
Right.
That state is, and I don't want to say it, man. That state is a just cesspool of racist, just disgusting oppression, and it's really sad because I don't want to say the brothers in Oklahoma, man, they damn near just love, they love the oppressor, in ways he's never seen before. They love, Jake love oppressors all over the world, all over America, but damn, just love it on the presses over there. So we want to talk about that. But do you want to tell your story first, sir, or you want to hold off on it?
We'll get to that. It's very short, and not to say it's a long story, but the moral of the story is what, you know what I'm saying, I really want to emphasize on. So let's play some of the stories, and later on we'll jump into that.
So yeah, if you can queue up, there might be a video to go with it. I'm just going to start reading. So this is an article out of the Atlanta Black Star, out of Oklahoma, yet again. And it says, this is a quote.
They wanted
to try to get me in trouble. Oklahoma officers apologize after approaching a black man. Salaki, I feel like it's reading wrong. Yeah, it's kind of written kind of funky. I don't know why. Let me see. 1 second. Salaki, bear with me. You see if I reboot it. After approaching a black man, this just reads a little funky. Like the title is funny for whatever reason. But the point is, with guns drawn in response to white couple making false 911 call. Okay, so out of Oklahoma, this brother had the police called on him. Now, not only were the police called on him, but they were called on him with a specific, what's the word? Not agenda, accusation. Slakia. Right. There was an accusation given by a white couple, when they called 911, that, of course, gave the police incentive to do what? To get out of their vehicle with guns pointed at this brother. Now, we're going to read a little bit, and I want y'all to think about that, because that's a main point I want to touch on. Think about what this couple did. And I want you to think about, think of the word diabolical, lying, devil, oppressor. Think of all of that as we read this. It says, Norman, Oklahoma, police officers are investigating a couple for false reporting after they called 911 and claimed a black man pulled a gun on them during a road rage incident. Although a search by police yielded no weapons. Shalom, Adonai.
Shalom, Yabashua.
Hey, Shalom, Yabashua.
Most High Christ. Give it up for Captain Yigarwab.
Right.
From Oklahoma.
Hey, Shalom, Yabashua.
Come on. We're reading the story out of your state again, sir.
See what else, sir?
Oh, yeah? Come on. Hey, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. It said,
all right,
Norman, Oklahoma police officers are investigating a couple for false reporting after they called 911 and claimed a black man pulled a gun on them during a road rage incident, although a search by police yielded no weapons. There's repercussions, this is a quote, there's repercussions for false reporting of a crime. So that's something that we're definitely going to take a look at this week to see if there's anything we can do on that side of the call. Norman Police Department Major Jamie Shattuck said, on June 15th, Stephen Bomar was filling his vehicle with gas when he was approached by Norman police officers who had their guns raised and placed him in handcuffs. From Bomar's perspective, a white couple had just cut him off, given him the middle finger, and called him the N-word during a road rage incident, and stopped at a gas station before road rage incident. Bomar ignored the incident and stopped at a gas station before officers approached him. The caller who contacted police after the altercation said Bomar had pulled a gun and told the dispatcher it's a black guy and he's in a newer red Chevy Suburban and it has rims on it. The caller's vehicle allegedly had a large Back the Blue sticker on it. Ooh-wee. There's a lot going on here. Anybody want to jump in with something that, is profound from what we've read so far? I got a few.
Hey, Salaki Akim. These this stuff is amazing. I mean, you would think stories like this would be the number one thing on the news in Oklahoma, but they're not. They're not. I mean, you would think the way they run the crap they have on the news out here. I mean, you would really. I mean, they talking about the Pride weekend, the Gay Pride weekend. That's the biggest thing on the news. I mean, they got people out in the field talking about the Gay Pride weekend coming up.
Wow. And
the thing what your Blue Brothers are bringing out right now, this is a story that, like I said, it doesn't get no airtime. I mean, I'm not just talking. It's like, it's amazing.
Come.
Like, you would think like this would be the biggest thing on the news out here in Oklahoma, but it's not.
Come.
It's not. It's not at all. And in fact, it's like I said, I watch a whole lot of the news, like I said, because I work in the home, So it's like the news. That's something that I pay attention to. But it's like these type of stories are like very seldomly brought up. Like this story, I may have heard it maybe one time. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's real fast. It's not like they get in depth looking on it, or they talk about it a lot. No. It's good, like something, and it's gone.
Con on the one. That makes sense, Ottawa. I mean, if you look at even the way they're wording it, the rhetoric within the article, the major of the police department said, we're gonna take a look to see if there's anything we can do. So it's like, it's more than likely going to be that this couple is not going to be charged with anything. They're not going to get any kind of retribution, any kind of punishment for really. And I think this is what I noticed and wanted to touch on, was really putting this brother's life in danger.
Yeah,
that's never what is talked about. And people just say, "Oh well, they call the cops," or maybe they saw. Like, do you understand that when you call the police on a black man and say, not only did he have a gun, he pointed a gun at me, you are essentially you're basically giving the police license to kill that man.
Yeah, God.
And it's bro, I can tell you how I was shot. The brother didn't get killed, but that's I can guarantee you that's damn near what this couple wanted.
Yeah.
And they had a Blue Lives Matter sticker on their car, which tells you who their allegiance is with. They would love to see another black man get, in their opinion, rightfully killed by the police because he did this to them or whatever, even though the whole time they were lying.
God.
Absolutely disgusting.
Boy, I tell you, it's Salakia, man. It's like, it's like this. when you come to like Oklahoma, like I said, it's like, it's amazing. It's like something like, I mean, this is I said it once before, but like I said, this is the title of this show is all about Oklahoma. I mean, it's like, I mean, you're definitely plugged into the Matrix.
Right.
It's like, I mean, you like living a lie.
Right.
You living a lie, and it's like, it's so like, it's the norm. It's the norm. It's the norm. It's like, hey, well, this how it is.
Right.
You're not supposed to fight back. What, you mad about it? What you mad about? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it really is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is why, it's a privilege to be down in Oklahoma to bring the truth to people.
Damn right.
To our people down here. It's like, it's really, I mean, just seeing some of their faces when you give them the truth, they feeling it. They like, man, that's true. But it's like, they like, well, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're giving them a solution, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, because y'all guys may be a little bit too radical,
Right.
Maybe like, I don't know if your way is going to be the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Our way is the only way.
Come. Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Man.
Come. Please,
So,
I want.
I may.
No, go ahead.
You know, they want smooth words. You know what I'm saying? Like the Martin Luther King speech. You know what I mean? They want to feel good about what is being
Come
told
on.
to them, and then they could go back to doing whatever they normally do. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
The UPK is undiluted. You know what I'm saying? Is pure Clorox.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
that was it. That was it.
Come on. So I wanted to let me see. I wanted to get a precept.
Smooth it up. I don't know.
You want that one? I can get that one, but I had some other ones. But if you want, I can get that one too.
No, what I really wanted was that falling away first, that man of sin be revealed.
Come.
That's what I really want.
Come, sir.
And Silaka, so if you want to go ahead,
Hey, no. What? That's a precept. That's an appropriate precept. You know, go ahead.
Come. I got it, sir.
Come on.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
See what now?
Let no man deceive you by any means.
Well, Commanding General Yohana is not going to deceive our people, because he has proved that with just the three of us on Unplugged from the Matrix, that he tells the truth. He taught us the truth that he had learned since 1969. You know what I'm saying? The truth, according to all records, that has been used by oppressors to create doctrines to fool us into shucking and jiving and tap dancing like our brothers and sisters in Oklahoma who are asleep. We gotta go wake up those dead bones like what Captain Igarwap is doing down there. You know what I'm saying? Let no man deceive you. Keep going, brother.
Come. For that day shall not come.
For that day, the day that we're seeing right now, the times that we're living in right now, it will not come. Go ahead.
Come. Except there come a falling away first. And that man of sin be revealed.
And that man of who?
That man of sin be revealed.
Listen, the Most High, through the advent of the internet and cameras and all these other things, the Most High is revealing the evil, wicked, and diabolical nature of the oppressor, man.
That's right.
Right now, before our eyes. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere. The news, every day. We're seeing it.
That's right.
The man of sin is being revealed right now. The whole world knows that.
That's right.
Come.
Now you know who needs to accept that? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Damn right.
We need to accept and understand that the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
Any more on that, brother?
Come
on.
The son of perdition.
The son of perdition.
That's it, sir.
That's it. Yeah, man. The man of the most sin in the world. The human. Well, he's not even a human being. He's an animal. He's a beast, according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The only creature on the face of the earth that embodies the spirit of Satan.
That's it.
That's him.
Yeah, and you know, and that's just so heavy that precept is just so heavy because like that's what the Christians in Oklahoma have to realize. You know what I'm saying? And when I say Christians, I mean the Christians that don't go to church. You know, because like a lot of times when you say Christian, they think like, hey, I don't go to church. I'm not a Christian. No. You a Christian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You a Christian. When you loving everybody and everybody's joined together, come together in the utopia, you are a Christian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that's all what Christianity is about. Everybody coming together, loving one another. Right. Everybody can be saved. Hey, what's wrong with me? Hey, my kids are half white. What they say, they don't know the kids are black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you go the brothers, they go with the oppressors on one women. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they really destroyed. You know what I'm saying? It's saying they don't understand that as much as they go to church and praise Jesus, so-called praise Jesus, the day is never going to come until they fall away from that religion that keeps them sinning against the Most High.
That's right.
Right.
Man, all right, go ahead, brother.
Con. Let me read on some more in the article. That's the why with you, Adawan.
Come on.
Con. It says footage shows how Bomar reacted when officers approached him with their guns drawn. Hey, this is a quote. Hey, let me see your hands, an officer said as he pointed the gun at Bomar while exiting the police vehicle. Bomar said he was scared, and officers told him he was being detained, not arrested, as they asked him to step out of the vehicle and placed him in handcuffs. This is another quote. They rolled their window down, called me a nigger, Bomar said in the video. I didn't say anything to them, didn't do anything to them. Bomar believed the couple were drug users with visible scabs on their face. He added, I could tell those people just didn't like me. Obviously, they shouted racial slurs at me and they had a Blue Lives Matter sticker on the back of their car. And so they wanted to try to get me into some trouble, obviously.
Salaki, brother. Baba Kusha, I don't mean to cut you off, but you said you read something in there.
Boy.
You know what I mean? Now listen to this. They said he said read just up a little bit.
Bomar believed the couple were drug users with visible scabs on their face. He added, I could tell those people just didn't like me.
Now listen to that. You know what's right there? Of America, the poor Caucasian folks in America, or the drug users, the addicts, feel like you still less than them.
Right.
Imagine that. Let that soak into the cranktified, you know what I'm saying, feel good Christians, black Christians that love everybody and kissing everybody on the lips.
Yeah.
The crack addict, the meth head in trailer parks inside of America think that they're better than you.
Sure.
And we all equal?
Sure.
Man, goddamn Christianity, goddamn Martin Luther King,
that's right.
All these heathens, man, especially the oppressor who is the devil. Man.
That's right.
That's right. Come on, sir. Damn right. Let me read on a little bit slightly, sir. Can I get a precept, sir?
Come on.
Let me try to find it real quick. I think it's the second Esdras. Second Esdras. Second Esdras chapter 6. I want to start at verse. Let me see. I might start at 56 if that's too wild. 1 second, sir. Come on. Let me start at verse 56 if that's too wild, by the one.
Come on.
The book of Second Esdras chapter 6 and verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
So, like the other one, you want to take this one, sir?
Man, yeah, come on, I got you. I mean that's just telling you this. Hey, it's our book, all right. It's our constitution. It's all about us,
right?
You know, because everybody, but they are nothing.
But be like Slocky, sir.
These are the words of the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The oppressor always wants to get into the mind of the Most High. Well, this is the mind of the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Go
ahead, brother.
But be like unto spittle, and has likened. So, yes, sir.
Man, I'm just saying, you know, spittle. Spittle. You gotta understand it. We got this Bible being written so many thousands of years ago, and we're talking about spittle.
Right.
That, not even a good hawk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're talking about the little spittle in the crack of your lips.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They are just so beneath us. You know what I'm saying? They're not even worth a good hawk. It's like, you know, this is what the Most High is saying. You know, how much he loves us and puts us on top of them. You know what I'm saying? And how much they don't mean anything to him. Because we are his chosen nation. Go ahead, brother.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
A drop that falleth from a vessel. Come on. This is come on. This is concrete ISUBK right here. Milk. If you carry a bucket of water, if you lose a drop, you're not going to go back and try to retrieve that drop. You know what I'm saying? You just
Con.
gone. It's something you don't even think about. Because why do you throw a bucket of water? You know what I'm saying? So black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, the Most High says he have you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't worry about the heathens around us.
Con.
He didn't send Christ to die the worst death known to man for everybody.
Damn right.
Only for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man.
Con. Verse 57. This is the part I wanted to go into what you said, Adawan, when you talked about now it was these drug addicts, they over us. It says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. Salaki.
Man, that's just something like that, because I did down here, boy, you got a bunch of meth heads down here in Oklahoma,
right,
who think they're over us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They look down on the black man, man. They what in the world? You know what I'm saying? You can't you get rusty, grungy looking hillbillies. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I told you last time, they look like Judites because they're so dirty. You know what I'm saying? They look like a Judite. They look like a Judite or a Benjamite because they're so damn dirty. And you be like, what in the world? But yet,
right,
as tore up as they are, they think they're over you. You are what they look at us like we beneath them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's what the scripture is saying. Man, go ahead.
That's the end of that, sir. But damn, I mean, when you a black man and a damn meth head couple, you know what I'm saying? A damn meth head hillbilly couple is taking it upon themselves to call the police on you and lie on you, because in their mind, which you know makes sense in their mind, this is their country. You know what I mean? And if you do something they don't like, then they're gonna sick their good buddies on you, and you know what I'm saying, next thing you know, you lying in a pool of blood. It didn't happen to this brother that day. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Most High, but you better believe these meth head hillbillies wanted this brother to get, you know, a real, you know what I'm saying, wake up call. That's what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? It's insane, and shows you our people, man. We gotta wake up. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, as we always say on this show, in the scripture where it says, this is not your rest. You understand? Right. You are a goddamn slave here. Salaki, sir.
Hey, Salaki, Uncle. Hey, you read my mind. See, we one body, one spirit up in here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking of Micah 2:10. You know what I'm saying? Micah 2:10 is on my mind. Why as you speaking? You know what I'm saying?
Let me get it, sir.
Polluted, you know, and it's going to destroy us. It has destroyed us with that sword destruction that Micah is talking about.
I got it, sir. The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
Arise ye and depart. It's telling you to take your spirit out of this place. You know, and that's the problem we have. It's not telling us to remove ourselves from this country. Take your spirit out of this country.
That's
freedom.
Right.
Come. For this is not your rest.
This is not our rest. As much as we think and we love America, you know, like that big tooth Tim Scott says, our country we know and love. This is not our country we know and love. You know what I'm saying? We may know it, but we shouldn't be loving it.
That's right. Damn right.
Go ahead, brother.
Come. Because it is polluted.
It's polluted. And then look, what we going through in this show right now, this is the pollution, the way it's polluted. And it has polluted our mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, go ahead.
Come. It shall destroy you. Even with a sword destruction.
Even with a sword destruction. And you saw this is that sword destruction. You know what I'm saying? When they doing something to you, and you just then, well, dang, why are they doing that to me? Can't we all just get along? That's that destruction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No matter what the all the atrocities they do to us, we still trying to join them.
Right.
Trying to get along. Can't we? I mean, we still carrying Rodney King. Can't we just get along?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they showing us with all the acts that we don't want to get along with you Negroes, you Hispanics, you Native Indians. We don't want to get along with you. You know what I'm saying? It's polluted. And we are destroyed with the sword destruction of man. If only they love us. Because we are crying for their love.
Damn right.
And that's the sad part about it is. You know what I'm saying? Like one other time, I think it was one incident. I think it was maybe Trayvon Martin trial or whatever. And sisters were crying. Black Judite sisters were crying in the streets. And the hurt on their faces, it wasn't like the hurt of injustice. Their hurt was they still don't love us. After all these years, they still don't love us. That's the sword destruction of Micah 2 and 10.
Right.
And you can't heal. You can't heal. They always they're trying to heal us, heal black people. You can't heal a person that doesn't know he's wounded.
Right.
If you don't know you're wounded, how in the world can you heal? You don't even know you're black.
Damn right.
You get bullet wounds. You riddled with bullet wounds. You saying, "Oh, I'll put a Band-Aid on it. It's all right. I'm okay. I'll make it." No, I mean, come on, man. This is the sword destruction Micah 2 and 10 is about. You know,
Come.
If we are black and don't even know we're wounded.
Damn right.
Go ahead, bro.
Come, Slack, sir. I think that might be it. That's the end of Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. I wanted to read just a tiny one more paragraph on the article, and then we can go ahead and move on to the next. But there was something that I felt was profound. If I could find it, just 1 second. Salakia Khan. It says, officers put Bomar in the back of a police vehicle. It's a quote. "If you guys need to search my truck, you can. There's no firearm. I don't have a gun. I don't carry a gun," he said from the back seat. He told the Black Wall Street Times, "I told him that I was effing scared and I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to comply. I was detained and they told me that someone called road rage on me and that I was chasing them with a gun. And as you can imagine, the cops did not find any gun. Officers did search Bomar's vehicle and didn't find any guns. He was detained for about 15 minutes before officers removed their handcuffs and released him. Officers offered their apologies about what happened, and the supervisor also arrived on the scene to extend his apologies." The part we can end this one there. Again, you know what I'm saying? Thank the Most High that this brother, you know what I'm saying, the Most High saw fit to show mercy on this brother, and he was able to get out of it, not only alive, but he was only inconvenienced for a short time. It could have ended a lot worse.
So, Salaki, brother,
sir.
If I may, Salaki Kapi was going to say something?
No. Go ahead, brother.
Listen, that's why the scripture that you pulled earlier on, the revealing of this devil and how he is so important. The Lord knew that this brother is not going to die, but he's just going to show how meth heads and the people over top of us unite when it comes to us. You know what I'm saying? To destroy us. You know what I mean? That was it.
Come on. So that's a heavy point. And last thing I'm going to say is, this is, again, I love doing this show. Again, the water to you, I don't want over 7,000 up. The water to you, Captain Yagarwat, for showing us love again. You know what I'm saying? You are our number one special guest, always showing love. You know what I'm saying? Coming through the water.
Give it up.
And right, the water. So, but I love doing this show again, and like you said, Adawan, the title is so appropriate. So. Unplugged from the Matrix, got to give it up to Officer Azahar for coming up with that. But such a Tawab title, because that's really what we're seeing. This brother, you want to talk about unplugging people from the Matrix. Our people think that because we keep getting told, just be an upstanding citizen, just be a law-abiding citizen, just do your best and don't commit crimes and you'll be all right. This brother could have ended up with a bullet in his back. He could have ended up like Jacob Blake. Right. He could have ended up like so many other brothers who were innocent and did nothing wrong, but a chance encounter or not so chance encounter with police ended up with them being dead in a pool of blood. This brother, you understand? This brother said, and this kind of hit me when he said it. He said, "You can search my." He told the cops, "You can search my vehicle. I don't have a firearm. I don't carry one." Understand that how it is legal to have a firearm, like firearm. So what if this brother would have had a registered firearm? Then what would have happened? What if he would have had a registered firearm in his vehicle? He might have ended up like, what's the brother that got shot when they asked him about the firearm they knew he had?
Philando
Castile. Like, he might have ended up just like that, brother, for having a legal weapon. When these devils weaponized their lies. They lied on this brother. And luckily, this brother was doing more than just keeping the law, because it's illegal to have a firearm. He didn't have one, so they couldn't get him. You understand? But a black man in America got to go the extra mile and just, I don't got a gun. I can't have a gun. I'm disarmed. I got nothing. You can't even be a man in this country if you're a black man, Hispanic man, or Native Indian man. You understand? All their laws and all of their policies are nothing but lies, man, when it comes to us. Salakia, that's all I had. We can move on to the next one if you're ready, sir.
Come.
I want to hear that story you got, Otto. I want to hear what happened, Otto. One.
Man, we'll get to it. It's a
no
short
sweat.
It's about two sisters and a brother.
Come. We can save it for the end of the show.
Yeah.
Come. We'll save it for the end of the show. So before we get into critical race theory, let's do this. Let's do this one. Do the one with the sheriff's department launches investigation, if you could, sir. Let's go there.
Come.
So now we in LA. Speaking of Rodney King, right, Otto?
Right.
Speaking of Rodney King and you know what I'm saying, and can't we all just get along? Speaking of that, now we got another story back in Los Angeles, and I think we got some video with this one. Let's play the video first, because this really is eerily. I mean, Rodney King got beat, by about 30 cops. But the way that this is shot and filmed on this kind of crude security camera, it just kind of, it's reminiscent of that. And it's, of course, happening in LA again. So when you get a chance, go ahead and run that video, Otto.
Khan, I'm going to run it right now.
Khan, Otto.
Can you hear it?
Video surfaced appearing to show him kick a man in the face at the end of a pursuit. That man seemed to have already surrendered. NBC4's Jonathan Gonzalez tonight is live in the News Operations Center with more on this use of force investigation. Jonathan.
And Chuck, the video of the arrest itself is very disturbing to watch. And tonight, the San Bernardino undersheriff says he agrees with that statement. After we notified the department tonight that we obtained this video, the department announced the deputy is being investigated internally and criminally. The video begins at the end of a motorcycle chase that had turned into a foot chase after midnight Wednesday in Victorville. The man running from San Bernardino sheriff's deputies can be seen giving up, getting down on the ground as one deputy approaches him. That deputy then kicks the man in the face twice. Soon after, a second deputy comes in and they take the man into custody. San Bernardino Undersheriff Shannon Dykes released a pre-recorded video tonight about the use of force.
This video came to our attention after a Victorville watch commander was contacted by the security company that monitors the parking lot where this incident occurred. The watch commander reviewed the video and immediately determined the deputy's actions were disturbing.
The use of force happened in the parking lot of a car dealership off the 15 in Victorville after what the department called a dangerous and reckless chase. But after seeing video of the arrest, the sheriff's department says they immediately opened an internal and criminal investigation into the deputy's actions.
The deputy involved in this incident was immediately taken off duty and placed on administrative leave. A criminal investigation is being conducted. This investigation will be submitted to the district attorney.
Undersheriff Dykes goes on to say incidents like these cause the community to lose trust in law enforcement.
It causes turmoil within our communities and equally amongst our deputies who pride themselves on providing professional service. We take these matters seriously and want to assure you that a thorough investigation will be conducted.
Salaka, if I may, Salaka, Cap, you wanna take a stab at it?
Nah, you can go ahead, brother. I'm just, sorry, but.
Salakia, listen to me, right? The video clearly shows that the brother gave up and he was kicked in the face twice or more than twice. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is the investigation?
Exactly. Exactly. What is the investigation about? I mean, come on. I mean, damn. I mean, boy. I mean, he can't be righteous if his life depended on it.
No. Now I gotta get the precept.
Never, ever. You got the precept. Come on,
you already know.
But let me say one other thing. The officer who was reading from the teleprompter clearly, you know what I'm saying, he is gay. You can see it all over him. Yeah. He's a homosexual.
Yeah.
But I mean, they can't flag on people from the Matrix because we're really unplugging our people from the Matrix. This is what, man. Listen, he's a deaf order. The scripture says that about the oppressor. He's a deaf order. You know what I'm saying? Why am I saying this? Is because the brother is on the ground. He's
on the ground.
You're done. I surrender, white flag in the air, and all of that stuff. I'm laying down. I just expect you to come and put your handcuffs on me for whatever the reason. We'll deal with it legally. Blah, 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 blah. You kick me in my face. And now there's an investigation. Like it's something they don't know about. It's on the camera. You kick me in my face.
Yeah.
Kick the brother in his face. Twice. And this place is not all right. This place is full of evil that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans need to wake up out of. Immediately. And all this is showing that the son of perdition. Okay? The real man of sin, the true man of sin. The man the ozone layer hates, the birds and the bees hates, the whales, the deers, the giraffe, the lions, everything, every manner of how to say it. Give me a word, Tower One. You know he's my English guy. You not always good.
Every creature, every
living thing, even inanimate objects, hate the oppressor and know that he's the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
When are Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna realize that he is the oppressor and he is the devil the Bible speaks of? When?
God. And look, and Salakia, look, if we really gotta understand it, is there's no fixing him. See, see, this is why it's so important for us, and as you became Commander General, for us to really like wake our people up and explain the Bible to our people.
That's
because
right.
we all have Israel, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We have all the zeal without the knowledge, and so by not understanding the Bible, see, if we understood the Bible, then we would know that there's no fixing him. Like when you go to Job chapter 20, one of my favorite chapters, because this destruction of the oppressor, and the last verse just telling you this is the portion of a wicked from God.
Come.
Department announced the deputy is,
Come.
So it's like telling you that there's no fixing him.
Come.
The Most High made him wicked and evil like that.
If I may, sir, I got a precept for you, Adawan. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 13. Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked?
Perfect scripture. So like I said, go ahead, Adawan, if you want to grab it.
I don't know if the Adawan heard me, sir.
So like a cap. Can you hear us, sir?
Look at this.
Salaka Cap, can you hear us, sir?
Salaka, I don't want to hear us.
Salaki, my sound went out. I don't. Hold on, let me check my the device right here. My sound went out.
Hey, come on, Taba One.
Come. I'll read it again. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 13. Consider the work of the Most High. For who can make that straight which he hath made crooked?
you can't change the spots on a leopard, man.
Right.
You can't make a giraffe neck shorter than how it already is. That's a giraffe. You can't change the mane of a lion. That's how a lion is. The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. You can't change him from being wicked. You know what I'm saying? You can't change him from being the diabolical monster that he is. Salaki, sir.
Can
you, sir?
I can hear you. Yeah, now it's back straight.
Come.
You can. Read that precept again, tab 1.
Come, sir. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 13. Consider the work of the Most High. For who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? Like you said, Adawan.
That a Salakia, but that's telling it right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a beautiful thing when you can go precept upon precept, like the Bible says, you know, to get that understanding. And then that's just a beautiful precept to go on with Job 20 and 29. They're telling you that you can't fix him.
I'm gonna read that too, sir.
Yeah. The Most High made him crooked. The Most High made him wicked. You can't fix him. There's no rehabilitation for him. You know, go ahead, brother.
The book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 29. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High. And the heritage.
This is the portion. This is what the Most High made him for. This is his portion. We all have a portion, you know, but this is his portion, to be wicked, to kick a brother in the face while he's already given up.
Right.
You know, to put his knee on somebody's neck while he's on the ground with handcuffs on until he dies. This is his portion, is to be wicked and evil. Read on, brother.
Come. And the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High.
Right.
The heritage. He said his heritage is being evil. I mean, come on. His heritage is being evil. I mean, that's something you can't fix. Okay, Christians, you can't fix him. You can't fix him. No matter how much you want to join him, you want to love him. You cry for his love. You can't fix him. You can't make him better. All right? Nobody. This is why the Most High is going to destroy him.
Damn right. That's what it is. To watch this video, I mean, and I don't want it's crazy. I don't want you, Salaki. It's crazy. We're gonna have to run this show. I'm gonna be doing this show probably for the rest of my natural life.
Right.
Which is no sweat. I actually, you know, for Akim who don't know, you know what I'm saying? I always say, my father used to be in the school, and I used to have I had tapes. I got a tape right now. I think it broke, unfortunately, but I got a tape that says it's a cassette tape that says Johanna Black Watch. This tape is from like 1991 or 92.
You have to get me that tape so I can digitize that, brother.
If I can, man, Adawan, if I can get this digitized.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it.
You, bro.
It says Johanna Black Watch. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing this show for the rest of my natural life. But it amazes me that our people, whether they're in Oklahoma, whether they're in New York, whether they're in Trinidad, whether they're in California, no matter where our people are, Puerto Rico, wherever, no matter where our people are, videos like this will not be enough. Right. It won't be enough. Right. They won't see this and say, damn, they really hate us. We need to separate from these people. They won't do it. They won't do it. Their love for the oppressor is just too strong. No matter what you do, I don't care if it's the Black Panthers. I don't care if you call yourself a Muslim, a damn Egypt swologist. I don't care if you're part of the NFAC, the not effing around coalition. You want to pick up guns. I don't care what you are. Somewhere in there, you love the oppressor.
Right.
And the only place you can go to separate from the oppressor is the ISUPK under Commander General Johanna.
That's right.
Period. Point blank. That's it. You know what I mean? I can't believe what I'm watching. A brother kicked him, and that cop kicked him with force.
Right.
It wasn't no light. He was trying to damn near kill this brother, knock this brother out, man.
He was running. He ran.
Khan, Adawan Khan. He ran up and like it was like kicking a field goal, man.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
And kicked this brother in the face twice.
You know what I'm saying? Man.
Insane, man. Absolutely insane. Any more anything else you want to bring out? I don't want any other precepts or anything like that before we head on to the next thing. Let's see if we run that. If you cannot, Adawan, please run that video one more time. Our people just need to see this, man. Just run that clip one more time, please.
So lucky, I already queued up Gola Jack. So
hey, no sweat.
You know what? You all watch the podcast again, and then you know what I mean, go to YouTube or you know what I'm saying, the links that we'll be putting out and check it out for yourself, because at the end of the day, we're not pulling this stuff out of thin air.
Right.
This is happening in the matrix that you living in.
Right. Right.
Why is I have been 2021 saying this on a Friday? Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because a brother or a sister who is indoctrinated or plugged into the matrix will see this and say, oh, well, he had it coming for him. We don't know what he did, why the police came after him. God damn it, he surrendered.
That's right.
That's it. You
know what I mean? At the end of the day, Christianity is white supremacy.
That's right.
I'm not going to make any excuses for anybody who is not in the UPK.
That's right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you love the oppressor, when stuff like that happen to your child or your brother or your husband or your wife or whoever that close to you, when you see that type of abuse being done to them, then you will remember Unplugged from the Matrix. Then you will remember The Grill or Black Watch or Cross the Line Radio, Boot Up or Shut Up. You know what I'm saying? You will remember the scripture breakdown class from General Mahaimin. You will remember that Captain Yigarwap was teaching a class on systematic racism and all of that stuff, which we've been teaching since 1969. You will remember that. And then you will remember these brothers. You won't remember our faces, but you will remember the words that are coming out of our mouths. That is the devil that the Bible says.
Damn right. Con. Damn right. You gonna run that joint, Ottawa, man? Let's I don't want to say lighten the mood, but you know what I'm saying, let's show our people what real, you know what I'm saying, what real soldiers look like, man. Let them see. You gonna play the video?
I got it.
Okay, Most High in Christ, man. Play that video, man. Let them see what real soldiers look like and how we get down in the ISUPK Command General Yana, man. You know what I'm saying? These brothers right here, these brothers in this school, these priests and prophets. Go ahead, sir.
And Silaka Cap, you know what I'm saying? If you have anything to say before I play the video, you can go ahead, sir, because we're going to take
go ahead, play the video.
Okay, Khan. Silaka, Officer Tabawan, you was going to say?
Silaka, so no, just real quick, I was going to say, man, this is what you're about to see right now. You're about to see these brothers, man, a real demonstration of manhood and a real demonstration of what these priests and prophets and the ISUPK are all about, man. These brothers got talent righteously. Check it out.
Really need you down here from all the pain that we going through. We know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you.
Give your respect.
But I just wanna fall on you. So about 5 minutes. Waiting and to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really need you down here.
Outstanding.
The pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just wanna fall on you, to show the devils you ain't nothing to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Look, I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully, man. All them niggas gon' retreat, man. This shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 V's. Hit them down with screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. On my grind, bitch, to work. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, they be church. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. They cross the line, I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna hit his ass with his virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say, all y'all do the street. Tell y'all to do the street. The nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the league. He ain't one of us, hit the league. He ain't one of us, he a freak. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead, I keep
Give
it
your
on
respect.
to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way.
Excellent.
Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, but on my cleats was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, bitch, I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we pace. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it on to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
Give your respect. Come on!
Ooh-wee. That's the joint right there. That's the joint right there.
Salakia. I enjoy that one right there.
Oh, God. That's the joint, man.
Yeah, I enjoy that one right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, big
God.
in the card and Officer Zion Yala.
Yeah.
Gullah Jack.
That joint is fire, bro. Like that joint crazy.
Listen, Salakia, brother. Fire is like when you strike a match or a lighter. Or, that shit is volcano.
No sweat.
Salakia.
Oh, hey, man. We back at it. Unplugged from the Matrix podcast. You know what I'm saying? Again, so everybody tuned in. Tell all the brothers Shalom, how about Shemar Shabbat, all the sisters, how Shemar about Shemar Shah. Good to have y'all. You know what I'm saying? Good to be back. You know what I mean? Again, of course, I am Officer 500,001. You know what I'm saying? With my co-host, my brother, my Ottawa Officer 1,000 Ayaz Ab, and of course, my absolute favorite special guest. You know what I'm saying? Captain Yagar Wap. You know what I'm saying? Repping ISUPK, Oklahoma.
Damn right.
Spot in the place to be. You know what I'm saying? So again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. We've been going through some heavy stories, man. Just unplugging our people from the Matrix and just seeing just the reality of America. That's what it is. It's not, these are not stories. I don't like go Ottawa. I don't go on some kind of crazy safari voyage investigation. I don't get a briefcase and hop on a plane and fly to another city and spend 2 weeks out there investigating crimes.
Right.
This is regular stuff that, you know what I'm saying, you can find on certain black outlets or on certain news channels and news outlets. If you look hard enough, they're there. But in some of these locales, as the Ottawa said, these aren't even the top news story. They're not even the top news story. In Oklahoma, there's probably more people on here right now hearing about this than they're hearing about in Oklahoma, where it took place. And that happens all throughout the country, you understand? And so that's why we take this job very serious, just like all my brothers in ISUPK. We take this job very serious, and we're going to continue to unplug our people from the matrix and expose the lies. The man of what's it say? The man of perdition, the man of sin.
The son of perdition.
The man of sin.
That's right.
Revealed.
That's right.
We might have to name the next episode that, you know what I'm saying, the son of that. So the next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to get political on you now. You know what I'm saying? We don't always, we're versatile on this show. We teach the truth. We speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's not no agenda. It's not just throwing a bunch of videos, even though that's real too. But it's not always just throwing 1,000 videos of brothers getting harassed and killed and murdered by police, even though that happens damn near every day in this place because we live in hell. Now we're going to talk about the American education system. We're going to get into this thing called critical race theory. You understand? We're going to get into critical race theory. We got an article. We're going to talk about what it is, what it means. You know what I'm saying? And we're really going to just dig into why this is such a hot button issue. So before I read the article, did any of the Ottawanium, did y'all have anything y'all wanted to say before we start reading the article?
I'm too upset.
Going with it.
Come on, the water, sir. So you can cue the article. It says the one I sent you are the one that says
nearly a dozen.
No. Explainer. So much buzz, but what is critical race theory? It was the second article I sent you. I got you. We're gonna cue that one, and then the other ones we're gonna just kind of hit some little points in there that relate to this topic, right? So this is a story out of AP News, which for me personally, if anybody again, when you're doing research or you're gonna look up articles and stories, you just want to kind of find outlets that you kind of like more. They have stories and they're a little bit less biased and things like that. AP News, all of it's biased, but I just like AP News. Their rhetoric isn't as, you know what I'm saying, one-sided as some other publications. So this is out of AP News. It says explainer. So much buzz, but what is critical race theory? This is fresh, man. This is updated yesterday. Okay. And I don't know if y'all see this, but this is out of Raleigh, North Carolina. This particular writer is stationed in Raleigh, North Carolina. I live about 15 minutes from Raleigh. Of course, this show is mainly stationed in North Carolina. Okay, so this is kind of a local story. And it says, former President Donald Trump has railed against it. Okay, talking about critical race theory. I'll remind everybody again that, like I said, I took this course. And when I took it, I didn't know what the hell it was. I was just trying to get my credits. And I needed some like history credits or whatever. And I saw critical race theory. I said, all right, it was a good time slot. I'm like, all right, I'll do that. I ended up appreciating it more later. Former President Donald Trump.
Brother, at the end of the day, lately, what I've been saying is, let's say, for example, you're driving down the street and you get a flat and whatnot. Not to sidebar. This is on point. Just listen. You're driving down the street and you get a flat. Then let's say a heathen stops and help you with the flat. Don't thank the heathen. God damn the heathen. It's the Most High. The Most High sends people and puts you in positions so later on you realize the reason why you were put in that position.
Right.
You took critical race theory on because the Most High wanted you to take it on. So that today, in 2021, unplugged from the Matrix, you can explain to us
Damn right. Con. That's a heavy point, sir.
That's how he was.
Con. And what I will say is the good thing about the course I took, it was actually taught by a sister. So that's that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But Con, so let's get into this. It says critical race theory. Former President Donald Trump has railed against it. Republicans in the U.S. Senate introduced a resolution condemning any requirement for teachers to be trained in it, and several Republican-controlled states have invoked it in legislation restricting how race can be taught in public schools. The concept known as critical race theory is the new lightning rod of the GOP, but what exactly is it? The term seems to appear in state houses and at political rallies almost from nowhere. Over the past few months, it has morphed from an obscure academic discussion point on the left into a political rallying cry on the right. On Wednesday, for instance, a critical race theory became a flashpoint during a congressional hearing into the military's approach to addressing racism and extremism. When General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, pushed back forcefully against accusations by Republican lawmakers that the effort is creating division and hurting morale. Yet even those who condemn or seek to ban critical race theory in schools often struggle to define what it is. Real-world examples of students being indoctrinated in its principles are difficult to find. So we're about to read the actual definition of critical race theory. And I will tell you from firsthand experience whether or not what it is saying is accurate from what I remember of what the course was like and what it taught. It says, critical race theory is a way of thinking about America's history through the lens of racism. Scholars developed it during the 1970s and 1980s in response to what they viewed as a lack of racial progress following the civil rights legislation of the 1960s. It centers on the idea that racism is systemic in the nation's institutions and that they function to maintain the dominance of white people in society. The architects of the theory argue that the United States was founded on the theft of land and labor, and that federal law has preserved the unequal treatment of people on the basis of race. Proponents also believe race is culturally invented, not biological. Let me stop there. Okay. I want the Adewanyum to chime in on this. First, let me attack that last part. That last part is BS. Okay. When I say that it's BS, I simply mean that we know in the ISUPK that what you are is what your father is. That can be called biological because what I am is because I am what my father is. I am his seed biologically. Okay. However, that was taught in the course. So it's not lying about what critical race theory says, but that aspect of critical race theory is nonsense. But that is true. They did teach that race was a construct. Okay. Now, before I get into the next part, I'm gonna say one thing. As far as race being a construct, it's cloudy, but there's something to that. Again, we always say in the UPK, like black, right? Like what does it mean to be black? My shirt is black, right? My shirt is black. I'm not black. That is a byword, right? So from that standpoint, it can be said that it is a construct. Black, white. The so-called white man is not white. He's not. You understand? The so-called white man has more in common with Officer Vayazaab's shirt than he has with a damn sheet of paper.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's not white. So from that standpoint, but everything it said before is absolutely true, and that's what we learned in the course. And more importantly, and this is what I want you out of William to want to expound on. Everything we just read about critical race theory, I think I know of somebody who was teaching it since 1969. I know of a group of Black and Hispanic and Native Indian men who since 1969 have been saying racism is a part of the fabric of America. That everything in America is rooted in racism.
Right.
And that legislation or the laws in America are not made for us, but are made for the oppressor and to serve their agenda at every single crossroad, corner, whatever you want to call it. It's for them. And I think that group is called the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
We in 2021, and we still can't. And as a nation, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we still can't realize that America's Constitution is not for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We still suffering with that. We still trying to. This is why we still praying for justice.
Right.
You know, from an unjust nation. I mean, we're not going to get any justice because the Constitution of America is not for us.
Damn right.
And we're not included. We was never included in the Constitution when they wrote it. They weren't thinking about the slaves in the cotton fields. You know, we had problems with realizing that. I mean, come on. When those platinum blonde wig wearing they were coming up with everything and doing this Constitution. I mean, come on. Where were we? Where they came out, someday we're gonna have to care for these slaves. You know what I'm saying? We were slaves. I mean, damn. You know, go ahead, brother.
Come on. It's really just that simple. That's what critical race theory is. Critical race theory is literally, it's just understanding that racism is systemic. Okay? Racism is not me as one person and, you know, I only hire black people at my establishment. That's not racism. Right? Or better yet, but that would be closer to racism than some other things. Me just running around the street saying, "Hey, I don't like, Chinese." That's just me. But America is a system that has thrived on racism. Exactly. And as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have not been able to benefit from any. America is the greatest, in a worldly sense, the greatest nation on earth, the richest, most powerful nation on the planet Earth, period. You know, there's not a bunch of Chinese and Japanese and Korean military bases outside of the coast of North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Or planted somewhere in Oklahoma. But America has over 100 military bases throughout the planet Earth, all over in other countries. Embassies in other countries. This is the most powerful nation on planet Earth. Yet blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who built this damn place.
That's right.
What have we benefited from it? What have we gotten from what have we been able to come up with America? Prosper with America? You understand? When has that happened? I mean, I don't want you in Oklahoma. You know, it's become another hot button issue, which again is related. This is on topic. Tulsa. You understand? There are states in America today that are not going to teach about what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, because it is a part of critical race theory. And did we? I mean, after Tulsa happened, what did we get for it? What have we gotten for it? We just did a story just the other week with a 100-year-old sister and a 100-plus-year-old brother saying, please remember Tulsa to the government.
And Salah, if I may, and this is why what we do in the UPK is so important. At the end of the day, we're not doing this for clout. We're not doing this for personal recognition. God damn it. I would want to. It's raining right now outside. I want to be cuddled up and snowing.
God.
But here we are on Unplugged from the Matrix, telling blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans the truth according to what is going on with us in the reality that we live in inside of America.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
200 years from now, right? If we allow the oppressor, if the Most High didn't say what he say in the scriptures, he said somewhere to the effect, if I didn't cut the time short, then there would be no souls left to save.
Mm-hmm.
If the Lord didn't know the heart and mind and state of the oppressor, 200 years from now, hear me well, slavery never existed. Tulsa, Oklahoma never happened.
God.
Black people are not black people no more. They are some other type of race or UFOs or whatever, and so on and so on and so forth. The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, man.
I have a precept, sir.
Come on.
You know where I'm going, Adawan. You know I'm going to do it through his policy.
Hey, Silaki, Adawan, you want to take it?
No. Go ahead, brother.
Come on, sir.
No sweat.
1 second, Adawan.
You too.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 8 and verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
And through his policy.
Through his what?
Through his policy.
His legislation.
Through his policy.
His implementation of his laws.
Through his policy.
Through him doing what he does in his society. Through his policies. Everything that he implements. Everything that his guidelines and everything that he lays down. Keep going.
Go. Also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
He shall cause craft to prosper. We just saw a video where he kicked a brother. Well, an officer kicked a brother in his face, even if he surrendered. And you know what they said? They're going to do an investigation. Because that's part of his policy. You know, that's part of how they hold themselves not guilty.
Right.
That's it.
Listen, if we don't believe that the Holy Scriptures, the separate book, our Constitution for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans is not cohesive enough, then you go ahead and put a penis in your mouth. And love everybody. You go ahead and do whatever you want. You know why? Because at the end of the day, the Scripture and God, the Most High Power, Yahweh in the Hebrew, he knew what he did when he preserved those records. He knew what he did when he opened up the records to the brothers, the 7 heads in 1969. He knew what he did. That's why today we have it. And we saying exactly what the prophets of old said. We saying exactly what Christ said.
That's right.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? So like going.
Right. And he shall magnify himself.
He shall do what?
He shall
he shall do what?
And he shall magnify himself in his heart.
In the oppressor's mind, there's nothing that he can do that he wrong.
That's right.
Nothing.
That's right.
He's so winner. Even when he's winning, he has to find a way to destroy his opponents or the people. You know what I mean? He has to find a way to gobble up and destroy everything. He's a sore loser. He's a sore winner.
Exactly.
Listen, America is the most powerful nation on the planet of God's green earth. And the oppressor, he will implement all kinds of laws. Like I heard Captain Desariak checking Sarnetta on one of the old videos, you know what I'm saying? Like in New York, they used to have, you know what I mean, long strips of vendors, black vendors, you know what I'm saying? Black Latinos and Native Americans, they push all of them out. Then they implemented laws and policies, as the scripture says, to allow his craft or his wickedness to prosper. You know what that wickedness is? That wickedness is you taking bread out of the mouths of law-abiding citizens who just want to have a vending booth to sell jewelry or to sell hot dogs.
That's it.
Now when you get them off the corner, you're saying and implementing other policies to lock them up because they're vagrants,
Right.
loitering, and they're doing. The white man, I'm saying it blatantly, the white man is the devil. The Bible speaks of, man.
That's it.
Keep going, brother, if there's any more on that scripture.
Come, so there is. Like it, sir. We get back to it. It will be just a second, sir. Where am I at? Daniel.
You're transforming, bro.
Right. I'm transforming, sir?
Yeah, you're transforming. Optimus Prime. Salaki.
Oh, what you mean? My audio? The audio messed up?
Yeah, you sound better now. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Come on, Salaki. I don't want. Oh, here we go. Salaki. And he shall magnify himself in his heart.
In his mind. Remember the scripture, anytime you see heart in the scripture, it's talking about your mind. Because the organ of the chest cannot think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Christianity wants you to believe. You know what I'm saying? But we are scholars of the scriptures in the ISUPK under Command and General. Go on, brother.
Come on. And by peace shall destroy many.
Yes. God loves everybody. You know what I mean? We have to come together. Rainbow Coalition.
And Salaki, and that's down here in Oklahoma. Said by peace. By peace. You know what I'm saying? And this is where they're such hypocrites down here. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Senator James Langford. He just took off a Ku Klux Klan hood. You know what I'm saying? And you get the governor Kevin Stitt. You know what I'm saying? These not. I mean, come on. It's a mad joke. It's a mad joke. So that's what that right there is heavy right there. And that precept. You know, go ahead, brother.
And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes. But he shall be broken without hand.
Come on, read that from that same part again. So, like I say, you want to take it, sir? Or can you hear me? I don't want.
I don't know. I'm kind of like breaking up. I'm kind of like breaking up a lot. I don't know what's wrong. Well, actually, yeah, I'm not on a laptop. I'm on my phone.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, so that's what I'm really I'm breaking up a little bit. I don't know what's up with this.
Yeah, the oppressor.
Brother, take it. Yeah, because I'm having a little technical difficulty here.
Come on. Read that again for me, Taba One, Baba Kisha.
Okay. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes.
No, read from further up, Baba Kisha.
The book of Daniel, chapter 8 and verse 25. And through his policy also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes.
He shall also stand up against Yahushai. He shall also stand up against Commander General Yohana. When I'm saying this, I'm not saying Commander General Yohana is the prince of all princes. I'm saying that because we serve Yahushai.
Right. That's right.
He's going to come up against us, man. What did Christ say? They hate me first before they hate you.
That's right.
For my name's sake, you're going to get persecuted, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? He will allow all these things to happen, and our brother will get kicked in the head even if he surrender.
That's right. Damn right.
We will go to jail just by driving while being black.
Right.
We will be law-abiding citizens, be teachers, doctors, whatever the case may be, NBA players like LeBron James, and so on and so forth. But guess what? They're going to implement their level of evil against us. Why? Because they always hate us.
That's right.
They have a perpetual hatred for us, man. And, you know, it's not to sound Christian, but I plead with my people. The ISUPK under Commander General Yohana is the only place, you know what I'm saying, with the truth that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans need to get up out of that dark sleep. Like in the book of Ezekiel, we in the valley of dry bones right now. the men of the UPK. Blowing breath into those dead bodies.
That's right.
Not literal dead bodies, but your mind is spiritually dead.
That's right.
Because Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all these things, this is what your face glued to your phone. You don't even know what's going on outside of the city you're living in. You know why? Because you're not paying attention. There's so much distractions and policies and different things that the oppressor puts before us.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? To deter us from coming back to our laws, statutes, and commandments, coming back to our constitution. Which nation on the earth doesn't have laws, man? God damn that Christian church.
That's right.
The Christian pastor. You know what I'm saying? Who teach our people that God laws are done away with. China has laws. Japan has laws. Iraq has laws. America has laws.
Right.
How the hell one demographic of people are being told that the laws are done away with and you can do whatever you want? That don't make no sense. You know what I mean?
Come.
So like, brother, if you want to jump in, you know what I mean?
No, it's just really, again, very pertinent to show just how diabolical. Like, I don't think our people realize what's going on. You said something earlier that was so heavy, sir. When you said, we'll wake up, 20, 30, 40 years from now, and, you know what I'm saying? So you said it's like 200 years from now, and slavery never happened. Black people are not called black people. We're something else now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali was Irish. You know what I'm saying? Like Floyd Mayweather was from Spain, or
right.
Like
Michael Jackson was a white man.
Michael Jackson was a white man. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
We all know he was born a black man and he died a white woman, but
right. Exactly. But that'll be the reality. But the it reminds me of a movie. Everybody, a lot of people are familiar with the movie 300. Mm-hmm. Right? A lot of people have seen that movie 300. And there's a scene in that movie where Xerxes, who was an actual person, he was, the son of the king of Persia, Darius, and he succeeded him. But there's a part where he says, he's talking to the king Leonidas, and he says, there will be no honor in your sacrifice. He said, I will have your names erased from the histories. He said, every scribe will have their tongues cut out and their eyes plucked out. And he said, honoring the very name of Sparta will be punishable by death. No one will know you existed at all. And that always stuck with me because it told me that even they, because they're liars, they try to make it seem like, history is just some kind of, magical thing that's just perfect and well preserved. No, history, as we're taught, is fabricated. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's in charge, whoever's in power, they decide what history is. They decide what stories get told. They decide who is who and what is what. America is in charge. And because America is in charge, and because the oppressor is in charge, and because it's his empire and his kingdom, and he's the devil the Bible speaks of, everything goes by what he wants. Yeah. Even the maps. You look at a goddamn map. That map looks how it looks because that's how the devil wants it to look. The oppressor wants it to say Africa because he named it that.
Right.
He wants it to say America and Puerto Rico and Mexico because he named it that.
Damn right.
That's not what the people who were there named it.
Right.
You understand? That's not what the people who were original. Even heathens, Indians that's not what they call themselves. You understand? Like that's not a name that they gave themselves, them Elamites. You understand? That is the name that the oppressor who took over the world gave them. You understand? And what we are watching right now with this critical race theory thing is yet again, right? Except now we have an opportunity to see it happen in front of us. The oppressor is changing history before our eyes. Understand?
Hey, Silak, if you could, Baba Kusha, can you get me the script that he will seek to change times and laws and all of that stuff?
Come on.
Yeah, Baba Kusha. if you could. Keep going.
Sir. Keep going. No, come on. So that's what it is, and we're gonna read a little bit more on this article and a couple of other articles. We got about 10 minutes. I gotta leave kind of on the dot. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go take care of something. Come on, sir. But we're gonna talk about it because this is real. This is the Matrix. I'm gonna try to cue this up. I'm gonna get the scripture you want out of one. And can I share my screen?
Come on.
I'm gonna try to do it in just a second. Where am I at? So let me read the scripture first. You ready? So I got the scripture for you.
Come on, let's do it, brother.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
And he shall do what?
And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
You should celebrate Christmas. You should be gay. Man and man can sleep with each other. Woman can sleep with each other. He shall speak great words. Christ is a white man. Sister Boje is a white man. He shall speak great words against the Most High. Keep going.
Damn right. Come on. Against the Most High. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
He shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Listen, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're the saints of the Most High, man.
That's right.
And whether you want to believe it or not, you are royalty.
That's right.
And by us dying in the streets of America and abortion clinics and drugs and, you know what I'm saying, all these other things that plague in our society, this is what the oppressor did. You know what I mean? He came up against the Most High and wear out the saints, man. Come on, brother.
Come on. And think to change times and laws.
And seek to do what?
And think to change times and laws.
That is self-explanatory. I don't have to explain that. This is not rocket science. The oppressor changed everything that the Lord set up from the beginning. You read it in Ezra, 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and 55 or 56. You know what I'm saying? The earth was given for our sakes, man. That's and right. They are considered nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Come on, sir.
You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Because they knew this and they had our records, they changed the times and laws and implement their policies to destroy us, man, as blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Damn right. You too off. So we got a little bit on it. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
Nice. We were given into the hands of the oppressor because of our disobedience. You know what I mean? The oppressor was put over top of us as the Lord's whipping stick because we didn't want to follow the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. But when the commanding General Yohana in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, just like in the time of Moses and Joshua, you know what I'm saying, and Solomon, there was always a leader appointed in Israel.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? A shepherd to look over the flock.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? Commanding General Yohana is that man. And God damn it, if you all form your lips and say anything about the leader that the Most High chose for Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord is going to deal with you.
Damn right. That's absolutely right, Adawan. Damn right. And what I put up, I wanted to share my screen, man. I might send you this. I know you got plenty of Matrix theme stuff. I know you got it.
Send me this one.
Come. But I like to put it up. I did this last week because this is the Matrix. My bad. This is the Matrix code, right? What we are looking at when we read these stories, we are looking at the Matrix code. You understand? This is what we're deciphering.
Right.
You understand? You know what I mean? Because again, our people are under a great delusion. We're walking around. We think everything is dandy. Everything is fine. Everything is copacetic. When, like, you brought out this great scripture, this great precept, they're changing times right in front of us.
Right in front of us, brother.
Right in front of us. Let me read a little piece of this article real quick, sir.
Come on.
Salakia. Come on. So we just read what critical race theory is. We know what it is. Okay. Let me read some. Salakia. Come. So now let's go. Let's see what they're doing with critical race theory. We just read that all critical race theory is is the truth. For the most part, the reality that racism in America is systemic. It's systemic, and it targets certain people based on race to keep them in a certain state and to keep other people on a pedestal based on race.
Right.
That is the fabric of America. Well, let's see what's going on in your beautiful country, right? Where they just tell the truth so much, right, Ottawa?
Right.
they just tell the truth, you know. They just you can trust them. Nearly a dozen states want to ban race theory in schools. Earlier this month, Idaho Governor Brad Little became the first, and this is from May, became the first Republican governor to sign into law a bill that restricts educators from teaching a concept called critical race theory.
This is why the scripture that you pulled earlier on, so like
come on, no, you talk, sir.
By their policies, man. You know what I'm saying? Their policies. Everything that they establish is to destroy blacks, Latinos, and listen. If you're a crunctified, feel-good Christian, ashkalabashka, read Psalms 83.
Damn right.
God damn it, read Psalms 83, and you will see who is against the Lord's chosen people.
That's right.
Again, you might think that you are the Gentile, but you're not the Gentile.
That's right.
You are the chosen people of God. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. You know what I'm saying? You are. We are the Lord's chosen people. And we can clearly see throughout, I mean, over 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 years, the records are there. Even oppressed. Salakia. There's a book called The 13th Tribe. I'm reading it right now. I'm going through it. I'm dissecting it. Yes, there you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading it right now. And some of the information that this devil put inside of this book against his own people, it's mind-boggling. And guess what? If you want to hide something from a black man, where do you put it?
In a book.
Niggas don't read. Niggas want to go smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? And feel high and nice and go to strip clubs and have sex with whores and go to church and beat the tambourine, you know what I mean? Jump and dance, roll on the ground with your black suit. At the end of the day, when you go home, it's full of lint because you pick up all the lint from the carpet because you're rolling on the ground and you learn nothing. I'm on my soapbox.
Come on, no sweat out of one.
I'm just pissed off at the you know what I mean, the deplorable state of mind that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are in America.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? It's and we here. Not like we're doing this so that we can get paid like everybody else, like Omar Johnson and who else? All these other so-called activists and blah blah blah, Black Lives Matter, whatever. We're not doing this for money.
That's right.
Doing this because we actually and genuinely love our people, man. Because you know what? Commander General Yahan, who has preserved this truth, has taught us in the ISU people to love our You see this in my shirt right here? You see this? Big up Itazab in Florida. Race, everything. We love blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Else, man.
Damn right.
That's right. That's right.
Come.
Hey, Salaki,
Come.
Hey, Salaki, I was having some technical difficulties. That's why, I was back in and everything, That was heavy what you was bringing out. That was real heavy what you was bringing out, man,
Come.
Because we're so destroyed, man. It's like, we can't, when they see the ISUPK, a lot of people, like I said, you have to like take that carnality off you know what I'm saying, and get it out of your brain, and all that Christianity. Because it really like when we the ISUPK, it's like you gotta, hey, you're not those same people we were once were before. before this truth. We don't do the thing. We don't even think the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's all about lifting up our people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, my physical sister passed yesterday.
Salaki, I don't want.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my older sister. You know what I'm
May she
saying?
rise again, sir.
So right now, I'm still in the process of mourning my sister. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when you gave me the text and told me to come in, I was like, man, I gotta come in because I love bringing this truth to my people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still in the process of mourning my sister because it's like, you know, it's like when you lose an Israelite, it's going to hurt.
Right.
A brother or sister, you don't even know it's going to hurt. We're going to be like feeling the pain for them. You know what I'm saying? So when I lose this is my older sister, you know, and so it's like, man, you know, it's really like I'm still in the process of mourning my sister and everything, and then, you know, it's like, but it's like real. I still got to do the job. I still got to do my job, you know, as different up my people. So when I got to lift up my people and I coming on this podcast with you brothers, you know what I'm saying? It's an honor anyway to come on with you brothers, you know, and go ahead and do this show and type of stuff that I'm always watching it. So it's always an honor to really lift up my people. But coming in with my brothers and doing this job, you know, it's some, hey, you know, it's like, you know, it's not no price on this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm saying, you know, and brother, you know, we not getting like hope, and we just doing it. Brother called me up and asked me to come. Hey, I'm coming there. I'm here. You know, I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
So it's like it's a beautiful thing, like to lift up our people and just wake our people up. And like you said, the title of this show, the Unplugged from the Matrix. We got to unplug them from the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we in this dream world that doesn't exist.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We in this world that doesn't exist. You know, and we just like, man, I see so many of like my brothers on Facebook and everything. They doing things. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of brothers. Some brothers in the world, like they on the track of stardom. You know, they doing like big things in the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like what'd you say, in the world? You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's nothing to this truth.
Right.
It's nothing. If you ain't doing anything for the Most High, you know, it's not going to last anyway.
Damn right.
It's not going to last. It's not going to prosper your people.
That's right.
And it's not even going to prosper you because if you're not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to die.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like really like it means something to be like lifting up my people. It means something to come on this podcast, you know, you brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but I hardly ever see you brothers, but on this podcast and maybe a high holy day like the Passover, you know, if I come to the Passover or cookout, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We don't see each other. You know what I'm saying? People, the outside world don't understand this world that we live. You know what I'm saying? As a priest and a prophet of the Most High, you would never, until you come in here, you would never understand.
Damn right.
Oh, damn right.
You would never understand. You would never understand. You know what I'm saying? You would never understand. Look, we so destroyed as the people. We don't understand the love we have for our people. You know what I'm saying? You would never understand the love we have for our people. You know what I'm saying? It means something. If you can say 2 words for our people to help our people, hey, a brother going to come from anywhere, going to come across the planet to be here, to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the spirit of the ASUPK on Commander Joe Yohana. You know, I mean, it's like it's the zeal of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's of the Most High. He put that zeal in us and put that spirit in us to love one another. That was the whole gist of why Christ came, to bring that nation of Israel together. You know what I'm saying? So we have to bring the nation of Israel together. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we're gonna last.
That's right.
Is to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. I ain't mean to just cut in like that. But
that's what it is. No, that's very prevalent. Very, very prevalent into what we're saying. I'm actually, like I said, I got to get up out of here, but I got one little more piece I want to say, and I think that this will tie it together. And Adawan, obviously, I'm sorry, Captain Yagawa, this goes back to your governor, Mr. Stitt. We're gonna mention him real quick. So let me read this from a different article This is from an article, ABC News, came out last month. It says critical race theory in the classroom, understanding the debate. I want to scroll down a little bit and read this. It says, what makes this theory so controversial? It says, at least 6 Republican majority state legislators have introduced or implemented restrictions on teaching about racial inequality in schools, right? These bills in Tennessee, Texas, Idaho, North Carolina, Oklahoma, and Louisiana include almost the exact same language. Each bill would ban teachers from teaching that one race or sex is inherently superior to another race or sex. That an individual, by virtue of the individual's race or sex, is inherently privileged, racist, sexist, or oppressive, whether consciously or subconsciously. That a meritocracy is inherently racist or sexist, or designed by a particular race or sex to oppress members of another race or sex, and that this state or the United States is fundamentally or irredeemably racist or sexist. In other words, they are saying that you cannot say that the United States was built on racism, which is a 100% unadulterated fact. It is a fact. It is not an opinion. It's a maybe. It's not a kind of. Slavery was a racist action that lasted. Things I don't want.
Salaka, and this is why the God of this Bible is a living God, not Allah, not Buddha, not Krishna, not none of these other dumbass so-called gods.
That's right.
He said through their policies, man. And I'm quoting another scripture. They're going to seek to change times and laws. This is the devil that we're dealing with. Son of God.
Come. Let me read some more. So, because again, I want to get to the Governor Stitt, and I want to end on that if that's too wild with the Ottawa, of course.
Come.
It says Texas Republican State House Representative Steve Toth is the sponsor behind House Bill 3979 and told ABC News that he encourages race to be taught in classrooms from a diverse and contending perspective without showing deference to one side or the other. Hear this. He said he believes the term white privilege blames children for actions of racism in the past and says critical race theorists believe if someone can't acknowledge white supremacy or white privilege, then they are racist. He did not answer what his definition of critical race theory is. Here's another quote. We should not teach that one race is superior to another, Toth said. We should not teach that one race is inferior to another. Mind you, that's not what critical race theory says, so he's lying. His bill does not specifically name critical race theory in the text of the language, but Toth has been a staunch critic of the theory's teachings and has cited the theory as problematic. Another quote. Critical race theory says, I'm a white supremacist, Toth told ABC affiliate KVUE in a recent interview. Anyone that is not a person of color is a white supremacist. That's ridiculous. Again, do these not from to people? What we're reading is the academic, scholastic version of what the ISUPK has been teaching since 1969.
Exactly.
I don't give a damn if you are a Republican or a Democrat. I don't care if you're a hippie or a hipster. I don't care if you're a teacher. I don't care what you do. You can be a damn anything. If you're a devil, you're an oppressor. That's what you are.
Damn right.
You are an oppressor. Period. Point blank. You understand? And now the left and these Black Lives Matter people have caught up with what we've been teaching for over 50 years.
Right.
Exactly.
And they're mad that they can't teach it. But
hey, look, check
this out. Sir.
The Kevin Stitt, Governor Kevin Stitt of Oklahoma, he actually said when they passed that bill, that 1775 bill, he actually said that a kid should not be taught that he's an oppressor.
Khan, I don't want to. I have the quote, sir. That's the paragraph I wanted to get to. Let me read it real fast. Oklahoma governor, that's in this exact article. Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt, House Bill 1775, shared similar sentiments with Toth about his state's own bill, which he recently signed off. Statement sent to ABC News, Stitt said that some forms of the curriculum, in quote, define and divide young Oklahomans based on their race or sex. The Oklahoma bill has almost identical language to the Texas bill. Here's the quote. We can and should teach this history without labeling a young child as an oppressor or requiring he or she guilt or shame based on the race or sex. Stitt said, I refuse to tolerate otherwise during a time when we are already so polarized.
Hey, Silakia, if I may, Silakia, I don't want you wanted to say something, sir?
Nah, go ahead, brother.
Listen to me, right? I'm gonna be Silakia said, don't check me for this, Baba Kasha. I just want to be honest because that's how I've been taught. Fuck the oppressor. You know why?
Damn right.
Because it's the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And as I said earlier on, 200 years from now, if the Lord didn't know the hearts and minds of the oppressor, slavery never existed, Tulsa, Oklahoma never existed, the black race or so-called black race, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans would be aliens.
Yeah. God.
To hell with what he says and how he feels. He's being revealed right now by his actions. His words don't mean nothing no more.
God. And see, look, the problem is, in Oklahoma, they have like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in Oklahoma. They are so destroyed that they give the people like you get devils like Governor Kevin Stitt. He really thinks that he have a beacon of righteousness, that everybody loves one another. We doing good. We don't need no talk about racism down here. You know what I'm saying? And that's how deeply destroyed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are in Oklahoma.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is why he comes out like, hey, we don't need this. The school superintendent of Oklahoma City said that it's a problem. No, he said it's a solution looking for a problem.
That don't make no sense. I don't even understand.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like he's what he's really saying is we okay. You don't have to you don't have to talk about racism. And so we okay. You know, so you're going to start something. You know, you're gonna start something that don't need fixing. Like black people going to be like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are okay in Oklahoma.
Right.
So don't say anything about racism because you're just going to start something. You know what I'm saying?
Because
don't talk about reparations because they don't need them. You can still destroy the Gadites, take their casinos and everything, and it's going to be okay. Black people are going to still love white people, and everything's going to be okay. Just don't talk about racism. You know, that's what it is.
Damn,
you know,
damn right, I don't want.
Man.
And so like I said, just
to
what you said, the white man don't want the whole world to know how wicked he is.
Come on.
I come in your house, I steal your shit, I murder your wife, your kids, and everybody. Don't say that I did that.
Come on.
That's how he is. That's why he needs to die. That's why the Lord is going to get rid of every one of them. You know what I mean? Salakia. I'm off of it. Salakia, sir.
So if I may, I got one last thing to say, and we can go ahead and clip it.
Come.
General Mahayman taught, and I'll never forget when he said, you know, basically, and he wasn't even talking about devils at the time. He was talking about in life. He's like, you know, forgiveness comes from retribution. In order for you to be forgiven, you know, there has to be an equal exchange. If you rob me, like you said, I don't want. If you steal $5,000 from me, and you walk up to me and say, "Yeah, man, I'm so sorry about that. You know, I'm sorry I stole that $5,000." Well, nigga, where the hell is my money? Where's my $5,000? You give me my $5,000 back. Now we can talk about being friends again. Now we can be cool.
Right, there you
Where's
go.
my money?
It's
You know
fair.
what I mean?
Justice.
It's fair. It's justice. But if you just give me good words and nice words and everything like that, that won't mean a goddamn thing. We never got paid for Tulsa, Oklahoma. So the hell with Kevin Stitt, man.
Right.
Some audacity for him to talk about what children should be taught. My children, you know what I'm saying, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian children are being taught what? That they're rapists, that they're robbers and thieves, that they're murderers, that they're drug addicts and drug dealers, man, that they're troublemakers. Every single time. I just saw a video of a bunch of teenage Black kids being handcuffed on the ground somewhere. I forgot where it was. That's what we're taught in America. So why the hell can't little Susie be taught that she is the goddamn daughter of oppressors, man?
That's right.
And that she has white, and she's a devil, and she has white privilege. You understand? So to hell with what they're talking about. The ISUPK under Commander Junior Hanna ain't compromising a goddamn thing. We're gonna keep teaching critical race theory in our school as we've always done. That's all I got.
Unplugged from the Matrix. I'm so pumped up when I'm on this show, man. I'm trying to tell you.
That's right.
To Water again, Captain, you got up for joining us. The president dropping the knowledge. Damn right, I the one. You know what I mean? Prison officer, 500 Tabawani Awada. Excellent stories, brother. You always
Salakia Akim.
Canal one cancer.
Hey, Salakia, and I'm just saying Tawada to y'all for bringing me on. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times talk like being together with brothers and stuff like that. This is my therapy. Like I said, I'm still mourning for my sister. This is a lot of therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? With your brothers, you know. So you ate the water for that, man. You know, that's all I want to say, brothers.
Come on, sir.
So like, I don't want. If I may, real quick, I don't want. Did you want to plug in anything you got going on out there in Oklahoma? Any podcasts, radio shows, any food drives, events, anything?
Well, not now. Right now, we just still, like I said, the brother Ayash Kabawad. You know what I'm saying? He's camp leader. So Ayash Kabawad is still recovering from they got him on oxygen and everything. He's still recovering, you know, from his coronavirus and everything. You know, he's recovering from that, but he's on oxygen. So he's still recovering and everything, you know. So and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So we just like really like getting back and getting everything geared up. So we not like really set on everything we're doing, the moves we're getting ready to make. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, you know what I'm saying? We just really like setting up, getting everything going, you know, everything. So
So whenever y'all get going, man, you just let us know, man. You can go ahead and plug all that in. We can put all the posters up, all of that, all the posters, all the flyers. We can put them up in the chat as well as on the screen so everybody can see know what's going on.
And another thing, you say, we would have so many food drives, but the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? And they try to stop us from doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Ayaz Kabawad really tried to have a food drive, but they trying to stop them every time. Say, oh, we have food banks. Oh, we're feeding the poor. We're doing this. You know what I'm saying? It's really, you know, it's really like I said, the oppressor doesn't want, like I said, you know, Salakia, but the oppressor doesn't want a Negro to piss with his pants on fire. And
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So it's like really different avenues we working with. You know what I'm saying? Where we going to move? You know what I'm saying? But we definitely going to let y'all know every move we make in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? To raise up Israel.
Damn right.
Yeah.
The water.
I just want
to add,
you know what I'm saying? Unplugged from the Matrix live. You know what I mean? Every week, every Friday from 12 to 2 p.m. We are boasting KR144kaboomradio.com. You know,
right.
This is the website right here. You know what I mean? We live, Black Watch, Let the Hebrew Speak, Cross the Line Radio, Unplugged from the Matrix, live. Like right now. If you go on there, we live. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, the oppressor, being a devil that he is, he blocks and try to limit our voice to bring this, you know what I'm saying, truth towards Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans all over the earth. And Unplugged and Salakia, Kaboom Radio or KR144, you know what I mean? We broadcast live 24/7. This is the website.
All right.
24/7. You know what I mean? KR 144 Kaboom Radio. You know what I mean? Welcome. Go to KR 144 Live. Then you click this button right here, down here, and then you can stream live. Like right now, it's live. I don't want to play it because we're doing the podcast. Then we have the podcast that we do. We're gonna include some more podcasts. If you want to leave a message, contact us, get in touch, leave your name, email address, send a message. You know what I mean? And so on and so forth. We play Israelite music only from the Caribbean, from Latin America, you know what I'm saying? UK, and so on and so forth. KR 144 Kaboom Radio, you know what I mean? Kaboom!
Kaboom!
And with that, you know what I mean? Tuwada, to my co-host, you know what I mean? Christian Officer 500, Tabawanya Howada, Tuwada, to Captain Yigaruwap, you know what I mean? I'm Preston Officer, you know what I mean? Of 1,000 eyes. I'm gonna run some shit. Listen. What's this song that we played just now? Gullah Jack. That's what it was.
What we played live. That was the video concert.
Listen, I don't know, but I'm gonna play that video again.
Ain't Christ.
Because at the end of the day, the brothers are in the spirit of Christ. Hey, shalom, y'all shalom.
Father, have mercy when we call on you. I just want to fall on you. So about 5 minutes. Waiting and to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope excellent. Because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just want to fall on you. To show the devils you ain't nothing to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Rockin' this shit. Look, I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black Gullah Jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black Gullah Jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black Gullah Jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Man, this shit is too easy. I'm on go, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, VG. Need them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. Mama grind, bitch, and work. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, they be churching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with this virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say all y'all do the street. Tell y'all to do the street. If a nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the league. He ain't one of us hit the league. He ain't one of us here preach. Come through all black Gullah Jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead. I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black Gullah Jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black Gullah Jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man, all the niggas on the street. You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, but I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime, fuck you think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we tanks. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit. I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngest did this sweet. This a whole nother way. Tell them get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Now come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us, he a breach. Come through all black gully jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
Give your respect. Outstanding.